Hey there, folks. This is David on David's Brain, and welcome back to what may be our finale of Sly Cooper, the Thievius Raccoonus for the PS4 on PS5. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, and contribute to my Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. I say that because, well, yeah, while we still have to deal with Clockwerk, I don't consider this game to be fully finished until, Sly has recovered all the pieces of the Thievius Raccoonus. So yeah, what have I been doing in the meantime? Oh yeah, just taking care of the Master Thief sprints. Cleared all from Raleigh, Mugshot, and Ms. Ruby. But sadly, I haven't been able to completely finish off the time trials from the Panda King. Mostly because, in order to access the Master Thief sprints, I need to go and unlock the vault. And I can't do that until I defeat Clockwerk. So, yep, without further ado, it's time to take care of the leader of the Fiendish Five.
Okay, partner, this is it! A trip to Clockwerk's lair!
Oh, goody goody gumdrops. I can't wait.
We were on our way to the Krakkarov volcano in Russia. While looking over what little information I had on the final member of the Fiendish Five, I began to notice something. In the 4 parts of the Thievius Raccoonus recovered so far, several of the pictures depict a shadowy owl-like figure, which looks very similar to the police images of the mysterious Clockwerk. Is this a strange coincidence, or is there something I'm missing?
Oh, trust me, you're missing something big. Yeah, long story short, we're dealing with the Sly Cooper equivalent of a Sith.
Hey, Sly! Yep. The road to Clockwerk's fortress is blocked. Do me a favor and shoot out that lock for me, would you, pal?
Yep, with pleasure. Yeah, long story short, Clockwerk's a Sith. Why do I keep saying he's a Sith? Yeah, he is kind of. Yeah, you'll see why later.
Check out all those mines. Think you can blow them away and clear a safe path for us?
Will do. I mean, hey, thanks to the blueprints we recovered from the Panda King, our van is ready for war.
Bingo! My scanners indicate that Clockwerk is holed up in that owl-shaped tower.
First things first, we've got hostile robo-falcons at 12 o'clock, Sly.
Yeah, 12, 7, 8, 9, round the clock. Yep. Oh boy.
Hostile robo-falcons at 12 o'clock, Sly.
That's no tower, it's a giant deathray!
Oh, of course.
Take out those rocks or we're in trouble!
So yeah, while the Fiendish Five members have just gone for like regular criminal stuff, Clockwerk's just been going for full-out supervillain and constructing a death ray.
The robo-falcons are back.
Well, you know what they say, go big or go home. Yeah, Clockwerk is not screwing around.
We're getting swarmed.
Yeah, sorry if I had decided to use...
The cave doesn't look tall enough for the turret to make it all the way through.
Uh-oh. Ah, nice one, Murray. You wasted the new turret.
We've got to get through that security door on the far side of the cavern. The only way to unlock it is to analyze at least 60 of those hanging computers.
Would have been easy to get at them if Murray hadn't thrashed our new turret.
Yeah, won't be a problem. I can hack the computer's connection coupling so they'll fall to the ground. Then, Murray will have to run over them with the van.
Okay, and Murray, remember to use our new battering ram by hitting the square button if anyone tries to keep you from those computers.
Alright, the Murray is ready for hacking.
Only 119 computers up there. Now these fire slugs seem intent on getting to them before us. The first one to 60 computers wins.
Well, bring it on! Bring it! One side, you bulbous butt plugs coming through! Alright, Mega Tracks coming through.
Nice driving, Murray. Now we have enough data to open the security doors. Just past them is the control room to Clockwerk's deathray tower. I think it's time for some Cooper thieving and sabotage. Don't you think, Sly?
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Careful, Sly. Those tiles are booby-trapped. You better get out of there.
Hold on, that's Carmelita. She looks trapped.
Serves that cop right. She's been dogging us from the start.
It's just a misunderstanding. We've got to free her.
Are you crazy, Sly? Clockwerk probably stuck her there to trap you.
But if I don't do anything, Carmelita's doomed. Besides, stealing just won't be any fun without her.
Sly, your ridiculous raccoon logic sends shivers up my shell. But if you're determined to go through with this, that barrel will undoubtedly help, though I have no idea how you'll get up there.
Dude, a spire jump here, a rail slide there. I've done this a million times.
Alright, let's just hope this isn't the last time. And besides, after making my way through all those Master Thief sprints, I think I got this covered. Huh, wonder why all these coins have a young Sly on them. Alright, a little less than... Oh. Alright, a little less than optimal, but, well, I'm getting there. Shut up! Uh-oh.
Sly Cooper. I should have known you were behind this.
Oh,
You got me
God.
wrong, Miss Fox. I'm here to rescue you.
And also to get gassed.
You sentimental fool. Empathy has always been the downfall of the Cooper clan.
I knew this was a trap. Looks like I'm going to have to do some fast and furious hacking to shut down that gas before Sly's brain is turned to cheese.
And not even good cheese, like, I don't know, like smoked Gouda or something like that.
I
Ugh.
haven't had to do this in a while. Okay, I used the left analog stick to steer and the right analog stick to unleash my hacker code. Those green data packets need to be destroyed if I'm going to get at the yellow security code. Uh-oh. Well, looks like I triggered one of Clockwerk's security algorithms. Stay sharp, Bentley.
Is that thing farting?
Level 3!
Just got to work around it.
Level 4! I'm the best! No code can stand before me!
Whoop, whoop. Oh, that was close.
Sly, I was wrong about you.
A
Get me
duh.
out of this force field by smashing its base, and I'll make it up to you somehow.
Sounds fair. Ah, Lucky Charm. Thank you. Definitely needed that.
I don't get it, Cooper. I've hunted you for years, tried to throw you behind bars, but when you get a chance to leave me in a cage, you set me free. Why?
Carmelita, we may be on opposite sides of the law, but you're not my enemy. Now, the homicidal robotic owl that built this deathray and nearly gassed us to death, that guy's on my list.
Sounds fair.
Point. All right. Until Clockwerk and his evil schemes are destroyed, I suggest we work together.
Together at last.
Oh, and you just had to go and ruin it, did you, Laserbeak?
Huh, wait, I need that cane. It's been in my family for generations.
Don't worry, Ringtail. I'll cover you while you get it back. If you can, make your way to the top of the deathray. I stashed my jetpack there before Clockwerk nabbed me.
Now that we're a team at all, I hate to leave your side.
Hold on. This truce is only temporary. Once we beat Clockwerk, I'm coming after you.
Really?
Well, maybe I'll give you a 10-second head start.
Aw, you old soft. Aw, you do care. Yeah, see, Carmelita, unlike you, and I don't know, I'm in control. You're actually hitting something. Oof. Oh boy. Whew. There we go.
Nice job, Raccoon.
You hate to see him go, but you'll love to watch him leave, don't you, Carmelita?
Where's Carmelita's jetpack? Right where she said it would be. The magnetronic support field for the deathray got destroyed as you were making a run for your cane. You'd better hurry. This whole thing is about to fall apart.
I'm on it.
Ah, swell. Well, hey, at least we just... Oh, well, hey, I managed to destroy Clockwerk's deathray without even trying. Nice. Alright, now to move. Oh, wow, Bentley wasn't kidding.
Sinking fast. Climb, Sly, climb.
Climbing. I'm aware of that, Bentley. Yeah, sorry if I'm using the rewind feature at this point, but at this point, you know, do you really want to see me go and run around and just have to go deal with all those Robo Falcons over and over and over again? Whew. Alright, we totaled Clockwerk's deathray, and now for the big bird himself.
Okay, that jetpack is easy to fly. Use the left analog stick to aim and steer, and press the square button to fire its rockets. Sly! Behind you!
Hello, birdie.
Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my deathray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me.
Always? So that was you in the background of all those old pictures in the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you?
Perfection has no age.
What? You're immortal?
Revenge is the prime ingredient in the fountain of youth. I've kept myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hate, awaiting the day when I would finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation.
Sly! My missiles don't hurt him but seem to create holes in his armor. Shoot into the gaps I create!
Like I said, Clockwerk is a Sith. Oh. Yeah, he's a Sith and he's Dio. Spent hundreds of years, kept himself alive for hundreds of years just for the sole purpose of killing Sly's family. Yeah, no, that is a Dio level hate. Actually, no wait, Clockwerk is even a bigger hater than Dio. I think we're like in reverse Flash territory here. Anyways, time to yeah, keep talking, Clockwerk. Who said anything about dodging?
Nice shooting, Sly! You got him! Wow, that's one tough owl.
Oh yeah.
I get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the Thievius Raccoonus?
Because I wanted to show the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing.
Ah, well, there's where you're wrong. The Thievius Raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the Thievius Raccoonus.
Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I will finish you like I finished your father. And the Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwerk.
Aw, look at that. He's already made plans. Cute. Yeah, might not want to get ahead of yourself there, old man.
You cannot escape me.
Now's your only chance, Sly! You've got to get to his head and destroy it before his auto-reconstruct circuitry kicks in!
Will do.
I am. Flowers.
Old MacDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. Yabba dabba do.
Lay. Feet together. I will live. You direct everything. You will never be rid of me. Clockwerk is superior.
Oh, really? Yeah, no, all I see is a superior pile of garbage. Goodbye.
It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the Thievius Raccoonus from Clockwerk's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwerk. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, yet they stuck with me through it all. Murray, boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out in the field with me. I know he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. And thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I'd have never found my way off that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better gang of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwerk's deathray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the handcuffs on me right then and there. But instead, she was true to her word and gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bye-bye. Adios.
I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we'd see each other again.
Ah, Sly, you big tease, you. Ah, yeah, so that was Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. Good times. Short game, quick game, but a very good one. And yeah, hey, they're reselling it for $10, so yeah, can't really argue with that. God, man, really fun looking back on one of my favorite PS2 games. I mean, yeah, if you compare it to the original 3 trilogy, yeah, let's face it, yeah, Jak and Daxter, Sly Cooper, and Ratchet and Clank. Look, let's face it, Ratchet and Clank won out here. I mean, Sly and Jak are kind of, well, falling off the grid, whereas Ratchet, yeah, I mean, every time there's a new PlayStation console, you can bet that there's a Ratchet and Clank game not too far behind. Not sure if Insomniac is ever going to touch the IP again. Heck, I'm pretty sure they're just going to focus on Ghost of Tsushima than whatever it is they're up to. But, well, hey, Sony, if you can at least just re-release Sly 2 and 3, that'd be nice. As for Thieves of Time, I can kind of take it or leave it. I don't hate it, it's just, well, we'll get to that when we get to Sly 3. I mean, if we get to Sly 3. Uh-oh. Oh God, Murray's so scared he's stuck. He's public domain scared.
I hate to tell you this, Sly, but the Thievius Raccoonus isn't fully restored. You're gonna have to go back and unlock all the vaults to find the pages you're missing. There is some good news, though. A friend of mine in Japan just sent me this really cool movie. And guess what? It's all about us.
Cool.
いやー危なかった。ま、カルマリータちゃんには悪いけど、今回も俺様たちの勝ちだ。このデータファイルがあれば、父ちゃんの仇が撃てる。あれはまだ俺が子供の頃だ。よく父ちゃんの膝の上で遊んでたっけ。俺様の一族は代々伝わる義族の家系。そして受け継がれた技をまとめたのがこのラクーナの秘伝書。その洗練を極めた忍びの技だが、そこには必ず守らなければいけない厳しい掟があった。義族たる者、名誉にかけて狙うは悪党のみ、善人からは奪わない。ところが俺様が秘伝書を受け継ぐことになった夜、突然5人のギャングがやってきた。奴らは俺を守ろうとした父ちゃんを、そしてとうとう見つけ出してしまったんだ。大切なラクーナの秘伝書を。奴らは俺様の全てを奪いやがった。きっと中に書かれた技を使って悪いことをしでかすに違いねえ。そして俺様は一人ぼっち町の孤児院に入った。だがここで素晴らしい仲間に出会ったんだ。天才発明家、頼れる相棒ベントレー、そしてマーレ。食いしん坊でちょっとドジだがまあ憎めない弟分さ。仲間と一緒に俺様は父ちゃんの仇を討ち、そして秘伝書を取り返す。クーパーの名前に恥じない義族になれるか、それとも失敗してご先祖の顔に泥を塗るのか。さあ俺様たちの運命はどっちだ。
Too bad there aren't any subtitles, but hey, still cool. And yeah, a little anime Sly. Alright, so yeah, like Bentley said, there's just one page of the Thievius Raccoonus left to get. And thankfully we know where it is. Alright, so let's grab it, and then we'll officially call it a day. Or at least you guys will. I'll just go and do the last Master Thief sprint.
Freeze, raccoon!
How can I freeze when my heart warms at the very sight of you?
Shut up, Ringtail. I don't know what you're doing here in China, but I'm sure it can't be good for whoever owns this place.
You must only have eyes for me if you're too blind to see what's going on around here.
All I see is a pathetic thief who's escaped justice for far too long.
I'm proud to be a thief, especially when I'm stealing from a vicious extortionist like the Panda King. Open your eyes, detective. These quaint temples are a front for an illegal explosives factory.
Don't try to confuse the issue. You criminals are all the same, and none of you can escape justice.
It always hurts when mommy and daddy fight. Yeah, if you're ever playing, if you ever get the chance to play Sly Cooper, yeah, just make sure you get this page of the Thievius Raccoonus first before, well, or at least take care of this level first, so that way you won't have to deal with the weird time warpy snarl of, yeah, just leaving Carmelita like handcuffed to that rock back in Russia, then suddenly she's back in China. And whatever, you do you. And here we are, the last page of the Thievius Raccoonus.
Multiple blood vessels burst in my brain while figuring this out. The code had better be 231.
And there it is.
Amazing! Colonel Reed Cooper's time stopper technique. Press the triangle button and execute a flashbang that will stun all guards in the world for a few seconds. I can see how this might be useful and entertaining too.
Awesome.
At long last, the Thievius Raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got a chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into the great book. This is gonna be fun.
Okay, so yeah, alright, so now that we're here at the end of the road, yeah, something about Sly Cooper just kind of tickled me pink when I don't know, what the sound design kind of reminded me of, the games I used to play with, like, Humongous Entertainment, like Putt-Putt, Pajama Sandwiches. The sound design kind of had that kind of, like, sort of reminded me of that for some reason. And yeah, this game is perfect for quick replays, and alright, so yeah, the Fiendish Five are dealt with, and I'm sure that Clockwerk will never have to deal with Clockwerk again. Never ever. Or Mugshot, or the Panda King, or Raleigh and Ms. Ruby. Alright, just gonna sit back and enjoy the credits now. And then all that's left is just one last Master Thief sprint, and for the first time in my life, I'll have 100% completed Sly Cooper. And then I'm gonna do it all again in the PS5 version. Because why not? Or maybe if these trophies pop up there too, but yeah, you know what, whatever, we'll see. Yep, never see Clockwerk again.
You've done it, Sly! The Thievius Raccoonus is complete! Now, try beating all the Master Thief sprints to unlock the designer's commentary. Once you've unlocked them all, I've got a special behind-the-scenes movie to show you.
Ooh. But, well, if you guys want to see it, YouTube. Yeah, I'm sure you don't want to see me going, ah, screw it. You know what? I'm gonna get proof that I 100% completed Sly Cooper right here, right now. Let's see here. Roll him. Oop. And with seconds to spare. Whew.
Excellent, Sly! You've beaten all the Master Thief sprints and unlocked all the designer's commentary. Check out this fascinating behind-the-scenes movie.
How should I describe Sly Cooper?
Well, let's start. Good descriptors. Very good. That's not a descriptor.
Charismatic,
Suave, debonair, cool,
Slick, fast, stealthy, athletic, he's a daredevil.
Sly Cooper is charming thievery.
We started with the idea that we wanted to do an action game where the primary character was a thief. The choice of a raccoon was a pretty natural fit in terms of, you know, obviously the mask being in place, being, as Dev would say, a creature of the night.
We very early on wanted to make a game that looked and felt like a cartoon, but was one step closer to realism rather than flat and graphic. We started experimenting with different ways we could bring this character to life, cell shading, how to make it feel like a cartoon but still feel like a great 3D game.
We want it to actually look like it was inked and painted, and we want the backgrounds to be, you know, really lush and have a painted a painted look, so it looks like it's a living animated episode that you've been thrown into.
When you look at the game, initially, the first thing that draws you in is the beautiful art style and lush, very, very lush look of the environments. But when you actually play the gameplay itself is lush as well.
The original conception of the Sly character was a much more realistic raccoon, chubby and not quite as lithe as the character is now, and it kind of evolved as we went along.
Once we got to that part where he kind of evolved into what he is now, my main job was to take him and try to put every bit of thiefiness into him that I could. He's kind of tiptoeing, and he's really like rearing back to like ease his foot forward, trying to keep all his weight back so his foot falls softly on the ground, and really try to hone his personality through subtleties in the movement and really try to push the thiefiness.
Is we wanted Sly to feel really agile. We wanted him to feel like Sly could do the most amazing physical feats. You want to let the player of the game feel like they're a thief. Not like a real thief, like you wish thieves were.
A gentleman thief.
Sly Cooper's story is really cool. He comes from a long line of super raccoon thieves. And the source of their kind of thieving greatness is this book called the Thievius Raccoonus. It's this incredibly valuable heirloom that is stolen from Sly's family when he's very young.
He has come of age, and now he feels it's his noble duty to take back the Thievius Raccoonus.
Sly has two buddies, Bentley and Murray.
Bentley provides a lot of the plans for their missions. He does a lot of things that are very important for Sly to complete his missions. Murray has a huge case of Sly envy. He wants to be Sly in the worst possible way, and he has absolutely none of the capabilities to do it.
A hero's only as good as his villains. We wanted to create villains, making them dangerous, making them menacing, making them goofy, just giving them as much personality as Sly Cooper.
It's a super high bar being in the action-adventure category. I mean, all of the greatest games, the best games that are out there are all action-adventures.
The genre is such that you have to really excel in every single phase of the game. Going from saying Sly should be sneaky to actually having him feel sneaky in the game is hard. You have to start and you have to get the animation right, then you have to figure out how the engine's going to play the animation and how it gets affected by where he is and what he's doing and how the player can feel in control at the same time.
People are doing shoot-em-ups and things with, big weapons and things like that. And this is all about character. So you can get the feeling of, I am Sly and I'm sneaking around. Anytime we can exploit anything in the environment, build it in a way that, as Sly's running over, it might seem more stealthy. We completely exploit that.
And our golden rule is whatever is thiefier wins.
If you want to make a game that looks different, the PS2 gives you the opportunity to do that.
As a programmer, it has a ton of tools for solving all sorts of different types of technical problems.
A big focus for us has been in getting our tool set to the point where the artists were really unconstrained.
Artists will come to us with, they want the game to look this way, or boy, can we have a line around all the characters, the cell shading that we do, or how can we do the lighting models so that things that are bright have certain colors on them. And they have a lot of really cool ideas, and I and the other people on the programming team work on trying to get the technology put in place so that we can make those ideas happen.
What we were able to do was put together our own lighting algorithm in vector units and then do the same thing for the cell borders that we put around all our characters. We could get it to all run super fast and have it all look different than other games. That was really our goal from the start, was to have a game which looked different.
It's been an interesting process building a team to build a game like this.
It's been great working with such a dedicated group of people. I've never really ever worked with a group I think as hardcore as this.
It really does require unbelievably talented artists, unbelievably talented programmers, and unbelievably talented designers.
How you doing?
The designers, I think, have done a wonderful job of giving players the experience of sneaking and being a thief, and at the same time making the designs accessible to people so that you don't need to be a super gamer in order to play it, although there are tons of things that are in the game for those people.
We're making a game that anyone can play.
You can't just have great art. You can't just have great code. You can't just have great characters. You got to have it all.
It's not about just how the game looks. It's about how the game plays and how the player experiences it. And it's all about having fun.
You can make a really cool character, but if he's not fun to play, it's not worth doing.
Sly is cool, he's collected, he's adventurous.
Sly is Sly. It is not a misnomer.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Alright, so yeah, there we are. Let's see, yeah, 100% completed Sly Cooper, and, yeah, I mean, hey, if Sony, again, if you want to re-release Sly 2 anytime soon, that'd be fantastic. I'd definitely play it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you remember when, yeah, when people designed a video game to just be fun and not price gouge people, when publishers, when designers weren't constrained by publishers who are honestly even worse thieves than Sly or Clockwerk could ever be. Good times. Good times. Yeah, I think that little developer commentary just, yeah, it reminded me of why I originally wanted to get into video game design, but then, just the industry, everything about the industry, just, Well, then again, I think if I could show people why I really want to play video games, what drives me as a gamer, seeing stuff like that, showing stuff like Sly Cooper or like Doom or what's old, what's new, just basically what's good. I think if I can at least inspire some people to go and take a look at some awesome games, I think, I think I've done my job. Well, anyways, before I start monologuing, that was Sly Cooper, the Thievius Raccoonus, 100%. So yeah, gonna call it a day, and here's hoping we get Sly 2 sometime soon. So, till next time, this is David on David's Brain. See what I see ya. Bye-bye.